All right, man. So, what would you tell your daughter about men if you had a daughter?
Do not trust these niggas. Coming from a nigga who had his whole phase. I ain't a hoe no more. I have my whole phase. He knows. I know.
Don't trust niggas. It's that simple.
Make sure you pick someone that treats you like the queen that you are.
If my daughter turns out like Chris and Rock, I failed as a father, bro. What's her name?
I'm in the trash, bro.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
There's a new generation of men out here now, so you gotta watch out. Be careful.
Niggas hit anything that walk out here, so you gotta...
Don't be a hoe.
All right, bro. So, what would you tell your daughter about men if you had a daughter?
The biggest thing I can tell my daughter is you have to really be careful of who you choose.
Facts.
Because it's a lot. Can I cuss? Oh no.
If you do, I just gotta bleep it out.
Okay, I ain't gonna cuss then. The biggest problem with men today is a lot of them want to play games. We're still dealing with toxic masculinity. So, you know, the kiss and tell thing, tell your boys like, oh, yo, I got with her and stuff.
Facts. These dudes care way too much about social points. One thing I'm gonna tell my daughter if I get one is to be wary of dudes that run their mouth. Whether you did something or not, they will still ruin your reputation. Yeah, social
To make
points.
better choices, I ain't gonna say to pick a man that's like your father, but you know what I'm saying? Your father is a great person to see how you would want your daughter to date. Because you can't learn how to treat a man if you don't see how your father treats your mother or how your mother treats you.
You got this man impressed. Hey, you want to join?
I'm just listening.
Oh yeah,
so,
just hearing this wisdom right here.
What happens is this: you can either do chemistry or engineering.
Men will lie to impress you. They
You
will
always
lie.
gotta work hard.
I'm in the trash, bro.
I'll say that.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's like saying all apples are trash. All apples ain't bad.
Not all men are
I
bad.
mean, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. So look at that man's father, okay? Look at
Hey,
that
that's true.
father.
Hey, that's a good one right there.
Stay away from men when you're young. Don't even look at your father.
Your mama's, she's right.
Just go
Right.
ahead and wait. Don't give him
I'll say this.
Just wait.
There are a lot of guys that are more than happy to take advantage if you leave yourself open, or you don't even have to leave yourself open. You can just be chilling and do whatever. Just stay on your toes. That's all I'm
to the
saying.
good guys out there. We salute you.
But there are a lot of pieces of shit out here. But there are also a lot of cool guys out here. Stay with the cool guys. Don't mess with the pieces.
Listen to your mama. She knows what she's talking about.
All right, so what would you tell your daughter about men?
I would tell her to find one that treats her right. These guys, a lot of them are gonna lie to you and tell you what you want to hear, but make sure you pick someone that treats you like the queen that you are.
Don't trust niggas. It's that simple.
I mean, I could disagree with that because that's like saying don't trust all apples. All apples ain't bad.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is true.
Girls can trust me because I keep my intentions clear. You know what I'm saying?
Watch out. Not even watch out, but like, the relationship between men and women isn't the greatest nowadays.
It's not perfect.
It's not perfect,
especially in today's age.
Yeah, but like, we might, they might see us as their foes, but we can also be the greatest friends that they could ever have. So, just like you said, watch out for intentions. You can always see people's intentions through their actions, no matter what, if you're looking closely enough.
Right, be observing. You know what I'm saying? You could do more than just experience. You could observe other people's mistakes.
I would tell them to choose men wisely and keep your options open and don't center your world around them. They come and they go. And choose wisely because looks can be deceiving.
Facts. The same about guys too. So what would y'all tell y'all daughter about men if y'all had a daughter?
I would tell my daughter to be patient and accepting when it comes to like them expressing their emotions and stuff, because like the trend of toxic masculinity kind of stops them from doing that. But so just to be patient.
Me, I tell them to make sure that the dude loves them for what they love themselves for. So like whatever they see in themselves, the dude needs to see that too.
Yeah. So what I'm getting from you is you want her to love herself so she can love other people.
Yeah.
Everything starts with you first.
Exactly.
I got that. That's valid. So if you had a daughter, what would you tell your daughter about men?
If I had a daughter, I'll tell, hey, meet your uncle. He's really good. Yeah, that may be all, man.
Oh, that's a new one. If y'all had daughters, what would y'all tell y'all daughters about men?
Got him, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't no good, man. Like, niggas.
Yeah, like I said, it's a new generation of men out here now, so you gotta watch out, be careful.
Niggas hit anything that walk out here, so you gotta.
What I say is be careful who you choose.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? It's more unhealthy men out here than it is healthy men out here.
Oh, for sure.
So you gotta be on a good eye out for that.
Oh, for sure.
All right, man. So what would you tell your daughter about men if you had a daughter?
About men?
Yeah.
I can't say this, bro. And she probably gonna be watching this shit too. I ain't gonna lie. Do not trust these niggas. Coming from a nigga who had his whole phase. I ain't a hoe no more. I had my whole phase. He knows. I know, bro. Personal experience, bro.
Right. No man out here reckless, man. You
Trust
reckless.
yourself before you trust no facts.
Facts. And so what would you tell your daughter about men if you had a daughter?
Okay, I do have a daughter. Okay, cool.
Okay.
And, I tell them there's some good, there's some bad, but it depends what's the outlook.
Like I was talking about this before, but I used an analogy. I said men are like apples. There are good apples and there are bad apples.
100%.
You gotta fill them out, make sure what's good and what's bad.
100%.
So be careful who you choose.
100%.
Know how to
Their
choose.
father is also. So I speak good, positive affirmations to my daughter, so she would respect and expect a man to have such like things.
Right,
To pursue her.
and if not, that's not the one.
150%. 150%. So yeah.
Yeah, man, that's it, man. All right, man. So if you had a daughter, what would you tell your daughter about men?
You gotta play the same game as them if you're gonna be a player.
But if you want to be a wife, you gotta have wife traits.
Why should give some wife traits?
Yeah, like you know, bring something to the table that a wife would. You know, like emotional support, loyalty. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Nah, emotional support needs to be through the roof because you don't know what your partner is doing. They might not tell you.
Right.
You need to be very loyal, level-headed,
Right.
and patient.
Facts. Because you want your daughter to be married, right? So yeah, men are the gatekeepers of relationships, just like how women are the gatekeepers of sex. Right. Her looks may attract a man, but what she brings to the table is going to keep it.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
I can vouch for that.
Right. So if y'all had daughters, what would y'all tell y'all daughters about men?
I mean, first of all, is like just choose wisely. And you got good ones, there are some bad ones, but at the same time, like I don't know, it just depends. After a certain age, I'd allow her.
Right.
So don't go through hella guys.
Yeah.
Real shit. Don't be a hoe. If you're my daughter, bro, don't be running around doing guy to guy, bro. Go, choose wisely.
That's
because, you know what I'm saying? It's not about guys. Guys is like life. You choose bad guys, you choose bad life decisions. Then you end up in this shit, bro.
She has to think long term. She has to think long term. Yeah.
Also, don't be no ratchet ass. Don't be no Cardi B listener on some real shit, bro.
I mean, listening to is one thing, but letting her influence you is one thing. See, I can listen to these type of songs from the perspective of it's just a song.
Yeah.
I don't live that life.
Yeah. You just gotta teach her manners. Like, if she knows what good manners are, like I'm sure she'll get a good guy.
Yeah.
She doesn't pick
I'm
a
telling you
guy.
now, if my daughter turns out like Chris and Rock, I failed as a father, bro. What's her name? Blue faces girl. He's blue faces, bro.
Oh,
That's just facts, bro.
Hey, you got anything you want to say, bro?
Yeah, you just have to be aware. Like, you shouldn't do anything too early. You just go on a couple of
Bring out
dates
the
and then,
Germans. I mean, yeah, Germans. You gotta be careful.
you shouldn't do it too early.
Oh yeah, STD diseases and all that shit.
Germans are like Germans stink.
Make sure that nigga gets checked. You gotta make sure that nigga gets checked.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, blood check him.
It's better safe than sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Always wear protection.
Protect your
until marriage. Until marriage. You know what I'm saying? What Kevin Samuels said, marry before you carry.
Damn.
Marry before you carry.
That's
That is. So if you had a daughter, what would you tell your daughter about men?
What would I tell my daughter about men? Well, honestly, I would probably tell her any man that tries to talk to you, tries to court you, whatever, they can say whatever, but if the actions don't really line up with what they're saying, then you should really question what's going on. Actions always speak louder than words.
Right. She gotta be a good catcher to that.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. She gotta make sure, you know, everything, the math is math. Basically, what's articulated from the man's mouth is actually being matched by actions put forward. That lets you know if there's any incongruencies that might raise a red flag, like, okay, something's off. But, you know,
I feel like choosing is a skill too. See, a lot of women be choosing the wrong guys and then they end up getting jaded.
Yeah.
They out here choosing bad apples.
Because they have a type they stick to. A lot of women don't realize sometimes they stick to a certain type because it fits their frame, whether they know it consciously or subconsciously, and that could be why they keep getting the same results. You know, say you do the same thing, expect different results. It's crazy.
Right, that's insane. Yeah. Same thing with guys, so they do it too.
Yeah, guys do it too. Yeah, guys do it too.
All right, man. So if you had a daughter, what would you tell your daughter about men?
Shit. Stay the fuck away from them niggas. You feel me? Niggas like you feel me? Like shit.
Yeah.
I don't even tell my daughter because I never think about having a daughter for real. Yeah, I always wanted to have a boy because I know I've been through a lot of shit with bitches. You feel me? I don't want another nigga to do the same shit that I've been doing out here. You feel me?
Right. So you would tell her to find the opposite nigga.
Yeah, but if she's like she come out gay and shit, I'ma support that shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I gotta like just tell her to find a nerdy ass nigga, to be honest. A nigga that get scared and shit. That science, about science books and shit. All that.
I feel like that's a gray area. He don't gotta be too nice, but he don't gotta be. He don't gotta be a fuck. Like it's a great I was just saying that today. It's more unhealthy men out here than it is healthy men out here.
Yeah, not facts.
So she got to be really good at choosing it.
She do, but
I feel like a lot of women are not good at choosing guys.
You're not always gonna be by your daughter's side. You feel me? At the end of the day, she gonna cause that. She gonna do that mistake and shit. You feel me? She gonna find a fuck boy nigga, and then put hot. You feel me? Like
jaded, and then she'll get jaded.
Yeah, shit like that. Like so.
So I also tell her to take her time. Some women are also quick to rush into shit, and that's why they jaded because they hooked up with the wrong people.
That's true. Yeah.
Just take a long turn.
And her friends and shit.
Yeah, and her
friends. Bad influence.
Don't let your friends influence. Yeah, like if they can't respect what like, you're trying to do, then they ain't your friend.
Nah, facts though.
That's another thing I tell my daughter. If your friends can't respect what you're trying to do, then they ain't your friend. Man, what I wish I would have said was, if they can't respect your life decisions, then they not the right friends for you. But, you know, I was struggling trying to get what I wanted to say out, and so I ended up saying this instead.
You got it, daughter?
Nah.
You about to?
Well, I'm not about to, but I'm already playing. I already playing it.
You already playing all the time?
Yeah, if I do. But you never know.
Me too.
All right, so if you had a daughter, what would you tell your daughter about men?
It depends on what about men. There's a lot of stuff about men.
See, men I feel like men are like apples. There are good apples and there are bad apples. You gotta fill them out, make sure they're not bad apples. So make sure she knows who to trust. I would say make sure to know which men to trust.
That's what you would say.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of women have bad choosing skills.
I would pretty much the same advice I give myself in general. Like, I'll let you show me who you are before I judge you. I wouldn't prejudge, but at the same time, I'll be mindful. So protect your space, protect your emotions, protect your environment, your energy, right? And just be mindful, but be open-minded as well.
Yeah,
that's what I'll
it's good to be open-minded. Yeah, that's true. All right, so what would you tell your daughter about men if you had a daughter?
That you can get the most out of a man if you just listen and sometimes play dumb.
That's manipulation trick right there.
I want my daughter
that is true.
I want my daughter to know how to hustle.
Yeah.
My daughter got her game. She has some games.
Hey, to each his own, right? Yeah, that's true. To everybody that made it this far, I appreciate y'all taking time out of your day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, turn the bell on so y'all can be notified when I post again. Also, follow me on IG so y'all can be up to date for future videos on the way. Until then, Holla back.